Alright. Let's hope the connection will hold on. It's all happening because of Concord? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what issue it's having today. Like, dude, I've done like 4 or 5 hour streams, just whole streams, no issues. And today it's just having a hard time doing anything. I don't know what issue it is. Like, I don't even, like, this is it. I hate. This is like what I'm really nervous about with a PC. Because with any of this, you know, with internet, PC, stuff like that, it's always just a bunch of inconsistent issues that are always going to take a different solution to fix. And that's why I've never been in a rush to get a PC, because I know like it's just going to be a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, that's why like I've never been in a rush to get a PC, because I know I'm gonna run into 100 issues like this very often. Alright, let's see if it holds on this time. Where's the thumbnail from? It's my channel banner. It's just, it's an artwork from Full Metal Alchemist. The thumbnail is just the channel banner. Alright, this is going to be Celestial Emissary. I'm getting frustrated with the internet now, so let's just try and get through these chalices quickly. Ow. Yeah, this guy's not a good boss. Alright, that's done. Yeah, I didn't even have to spend that insight. I just got the chunks I needed right then. That's rough. again, I want to get through this before my stupid internet dies again. I prayed I'm 3 years in the past. Oh, you're in Harada. You're a little overleveled for Harada if you killed Genny. I think Harada is technically supposed to be done after Gyobu. Actually, if you don't be quiet, you're going to spend some quality time inside, let me tell you. Oh, ha! Actually, you gotta go inside. You gotta go in. Come here. He's in. He's standing in the way of the TV. You gotta go inside. All right. Had to put Axel in the house. Alright, let's kill this guy. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we're getting close to the end of the It's Chalice here. Yeah, you're in Harada right now, Zimmer. Harada is technically supposed to be done right after Gyobu, I believe. It's supposed to be done after Gyobu. So your attack is probably going to be a little high if you killed Gyobu and Lady Butterfly. No, I mean Gyobu and Genny. Okay. So the boss of this layer is going to be Ebrietas, which is so much fun, you know. There are a lot of people who like really love Ebrietas as a boss fight, and I cannot get behind that. I think Ebrietas is just like pure jank. Just straight up, just describe Ebrietas in one word: jank. Just catch back up to live. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would describe Ebrietas as just jank. And yeah, it is kind of hard to keep up with the Sekiro timeline, for sure. Yeah, I saw that, Spectra. I saw. Typical Sony things. They delisted Horizon, so that way people have to pay for that remaster if they want to play it, which I don't know why you'd ever want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, but I mean, if you wanted to, just to see how mid it is, yeah, you gotta pay for that remaster now. I love how, like, I think the only thing they even changed about the remaster were the visuals. Like, dude, the visuals of Horizon Zero Dawn were still good. Like, why didn't you just, like, put some actual decent gameplay in it? Because Forbidden West gameplay is definitely still super mid, but it's a whole lot better than Zero Dawn's. It's like it... Wow, dude, that's it. That hits through walls. Hello? What was I supposed to do there? Because that hits through walls. What was I supposed to do there? I'm gonna get pissed off. Do we skip the bonus area and just kill the boss? I think we do. Let's just go kill Ebrietas. Let's just run through and kill Ebrietas. Okay. That door is going to be locked. This door will be open. Okay, and this just leads back around to the locked door. Okay, cool. Let's just get through the It's Chalice, man. This weapon doesn't help either. I don't want to skip through the whole chalice. I don't want to skip it. I don't want to skip the chalice. I don't want to skip it. We'll just go get a better weapon. I want something that can actually kill things reliably. Burial blade damage has fallen off too much. I don't want to use it anymore. Yeah, I don't know what Sony's been up to lately. It's just bad. It's just been miss after miss. Yep. Like, if you want to remaster Horizon, I don't think, you shouldn't have done it anyway, because the game is, I'm telling you, dictionary definition of the word mid is Horizon Zero Dawn. It doesn't get any more mid than that. It is, as I've always said, it is a game about nothing going nowhere. That's Horizon. But, if you're going to remaster it, okay then. Why don't you, actually upgrade the gameplay of the game? Because, nobody complains about the visuals in Horizon. Nobody complains about that. People say, wow, this game plays like it came out in 2001. That's what people say about Horizon. They don't say, wow, this game is so ugly for a PS4 game. They say, wow, this game really feels like it came out in 2001. It plays like complete trash. Other than Aloy, you only remember Silence. Aloy's pretty forgettable too. Silence is the only character I remember from that game because he was voiced by Lance Reddick. That's it. He's the only one I remember. He's the only one. But yeah, we can't even say, oh, other than Aloy, this guy was forgettable, because, Aloy is forgettable, too. Does Aloy have a character arc? I'm not even sure. Horizon is definitely not a bad video game, but it's it ain't good either. Yeah, it goes in that weird space of like, you know, it's got to be an industry plant. Because I've never met another person that really liked Horizon. They just don't exist. Bloodborne sold like 7 million while Horizon sold 20. Well, yeah, that's because Horizon's been bundled with every PlayStation console sold since 2000, since like 2017, dog. I am really curious how many copies Horizon would have sold if you take out the bundle. Dude, I guarantee you it is less than 5 million. I guarantee you it is. If you take out the bundles, I guarantee you Horizon has sold less than 5 million copies. Like it's really a compliment to Guerrilla Games that like a concept as difficult to mess up as robot dinosaurs. How could you possibly fumble it? It seems impossible, and they still fumbled it. Like it makes no sense really. Like it's honestly impressive. It is a compliment to Guerrilla that it was the easiest layup in the world. How could you possibly mess it up? And they did it anyway. Yeah, I mean, Horizon, as I always tell people, is a game about nothing, going nowhere. What you see now, though, you see they're smart. They're so smart, because they did the same thing that The Legend of Korra did, where, what have they done? They said the protagonist was bi. It is now immune to all criticism. And they were smart for that. They're smart. They knew because they know like, hey, that's all they really got to do. Listen, as a bi guy myself, I see that and I'm like, I can't eat this representation. I can't pay bills with it. What does it do for me? Nothing. Yep. They were smart though. Like I said, Legend of Korra did the same thing. Legend of Korra was a mostly abysmal TV show. However, in the last episode, Korra and Asami kissed. It is now completely immune to all criticism. They're smart. They know what they're doing. I already killed that guy before. I'm a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I like the first season of Legend of Korra. I did not care for the rest of it, though. I will say I got so excited on Twitter a couple days ago because I saw a headline of they're now developing a AAA Avatar: The Last Airbender game. I was like, yes! Oh, sorry, doll. I was like, yes! Finally! Oh my god! And then, like, and then it said, like, set thousands of years in the past with a never-before-seen avatar. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. Here we go. 572-pound avatar coming in. They're going with the Concorde design. It's going to be a 572-pound Avatar. I know it. Your voice kind of reminds me of Dante Basco, voice of Zuko. Hey, word? I don't know, Abel. I'm not sure. It's a tough question. I guess we'll just go back into the chalice, because now we just got to do the layer itself. We're almost free of its chalice. Then it's just Thumeravia Hill, which is fine. Thumeravia Hill's not bad. That's not too difficult. Oh, you know what I can equip? I can equip the Black Sky Eye. I should do that. Yeah, dude, I've been waiting for like an actual Avatar game for so long. For so long. And then they said it's of a like an Avatar in the past. I'm like, what are you doing? Why? Just give me Aang's adventure in a big AAA game. Why? Like I said, here we go. 582-pound Avatar. What do you think of live action Avatar? Oh, the show? I didn't care for it. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I saw some of it on Twitter. I was like, this is bad. Like, all I needed to see to know how they misconstrued Aang's character is the part where he gets captured by Admiral Zhao. In the show, he's like, please, sir, please, I need to go save my friends. And then, you know what he says in the show, the actual original show? He says, cut me down right here and I'll kick your ass. Like, he doesn't say kick your ass. He says, cut me down right here and I'll fight you myself. Like, bruh. Aang ain't, like, in Avatar The Last Airbender, Aang ain't scared of nothing. And didn't they cut out side things? Like, they cut out a lot of side stuff in that. Like, when he goes to Kyoshi Island, he doesn't ride the Unagi. You know, they don't go penguin sledding, I don't think. Like, they seem to not understand that what really makes Avatar The Last Airbender very fun is the stuff they do along the way. Like, that's what really makes Avatar The Last Airbender so fun, is the things that they do along the way. You know, in book 1, you know, stopping to ride the Unagi, you know, going penguin sledding, you know, getting the elephant koi in Aunt Wu's village, I think. Not elephant koi. Is it elephant koi? I like the stuff in Aunt Wu's village. Like, all that. It all adds to the show. But the live action version is like, okay, what are the core plot points from the show? Also, this burned me up. They showed Ozai's face. That burned me up. They showed his face in season 1. Your fashion is horrible. Well, it's not intended to be great. Because you don't see Ozai's face in the original show until book 3, when he welcomes Zuko home after believing that he killed the Avatar. You don't see Ozai's face until book 3. Till the end of the show. And they cut Zhong. They cut Zhong. Dude, you don't want to get me started on this. This is so, like, the live action version, it is so bad. It is so awful. I'm disgusted with it. I haven't even watched it because I'm disgusted with it. Because, like, see, the thing is, I grew up watching Dragon Ball and stuff, right? But you know what I watched before I watched Dragon Ball? I watched Avatar The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon. Like, Avatar to me is literally the meme of, like, going, this shit means something to me, man. Like, that is, it is a core memory. It is a core childhood memory to me, watching Avatar The Last Airbender. And I love it to death. And I don't like Legend of Korra, but, like, it's just, But then I see this show that just disregards and doesn't understand that. Like, the live action version just doesn't understand the show. And, like, okay, they got rid of Sokka's, like, sexism, because, I mean, he was in the show, but, like, the whole point of that arc, of him being sexist in the show, was for him to, like, get over that later, for him to not be that way later in the show. Like, bro, he relies on Toph and Katara more than anybody at the end of Last Airbender. Like, the whole point of him being sexist was specifically to get over that and show why that's wrong. That was the whole point of it in the show, was to show that that's the wrong mindset. Like, and they say, oh, it would be offensive. It's hilarious that 15 years... Dude, I'm going on a full rant here. That 20 years ago when that show came out, that was considered a good lesson to put into a childhood cartoon. It is now offensive to put it into a live-action adaptation. Wow! Wow! Just think about that. Like, it was an important lesson to put into a childhood show. It is offensive to put it in the live-action version. Think about that. And they, oh my, dude, I'm gonna get angry, dude. I swear to God. Me talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender is such a huge can of worms because I love it. Because it, like, bruh, it means so much to me. And, like, and to see it be treated with just such disrespect from the live action version, like, just spitting on it from the Netflix show, it is so bad. Like, I see why the creators left it. Because the creators did leave the show for based off creative differences. They did. And I see why. Because clearly, like, nothing they had made from the original show was being treated with any level of respect. No reverence, no respect, no love, nothing. It's just so sad. It is just so sad. Because I think the show looks good. Like, the show looks visually very, very good a looking show. 100%. They show Washi Tong in this. What? That's the dude from the library, right? That's the owl guy from the library. Like, I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach thinking about the live action Avatar show, dude. I'm sick to my stomach. It just makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. What hit me? See, this is why I hate Ebrietas. Okay, that time I just didn't dodge it. Dude, what is going on? Bro, what is hitting me? What's hitting me? Gotcha. Big hit. Big hit. Go for a call beyond. Go ahead and do it. Gotcha. Whew. Alright. We're out of here. And we didn't skip anything. I did go back and do the layers. We're good. One more chalice left. One more. One more chalice. I think Ebrietas is genuinely better in this arena, though. Ebrietas is much better in this arena. Chalice Ebb is way better. Alright, time to switch weapons. It's only fitting we end the run with it, though. It's only fitting we end the run with this weapon, of course. However, we might use a different weapon on the Thumerian Descendant, though. Because he's fast. But yeah, like, I'm sorry for ranting about Avatar: The Last Airbender like that. Like, that stuff, dude, it means something to me, dude, I'm telling you. And just to see it be just treated with such disrespect, man. Like I said, I'm sick to my stomach at it. I'm sick to my stomach. $684. Okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Last chalice. Now, I have not used this weapon in a couple of years. Are we fighting the Great One this playthrough? What do you mean? This is an all bosses run. This is an all bosses run, buddy. All we got left is the chalices. Queen Yarnum, is the last thing here. I've killed Gammon and Moon Presence. I just glitched out of it to not get put in New Game Plus. Yeah, we killed Moon Presence. Yeah. Once I do this chalice, like all I have to do is walk back into the flower garden and it'll activate the cutscene. You'll see when I finish this. Basically, like when you kill the Moon Presence, as soon as it gives you the echoes, just bold Hunter's Mark out, and you can go back to the dream, the main part of the dream, without being put in New Game Plus. And I just did that. So like I fought Garamon and Moon Presence before doing the DLC. I fought them a while ago. Does this game still have the best Moonlight Sword? Probably so, yeah. I mean, it's gotta be Bloodborne. Gotta be. I missed. This won't miss though. Bro, the amount of stagger that the Thumerians do on their attacks is ridiculous. Ah! Bro, people just get mowed down by that attack. That's crazy. I was hoping to go for the melee. Poking attack, nice. Okay, that doesn't take a bullet. Cool. Yeah, this game's still got like the coolest Moonlight Sword, I think. It's gotta be. I mean, it's kind of by default because it's a transforming Moonlight Sword. So I guess like it does kind of have to go to Bloodborne regardless. Because it transforms. Pop that open. What game has the worst Moonlight Sword? I don't know. I mean, the divine. Oh, let me not spoil that. Actually, oops, my bad. Let me not say that. I about dropped a Sekiro spoiler. One sec. Let's not do that. I mean, the worst usable Moonlight Sword. Probably Dark Souls 3, because it's a fake Moonlight Sword in Dark Souls 3. It's not a real one. Which DS2 also has a fake Moonlight Sword, but there's also a real one in DS2. If I'm correct, Dark Souls 3 just has a fake Moonlight Sword, or it is most likely a fake Moonlight Sword. Plus, like, it doesn't even have, like, the green glow that the Moonlight Sword always has. The Dark Souls 2 Moonlight Sword is very gray. I mean, Dark Souls 3 Moonlight Sword is very gray, which is fitting because it's in Dark Souls 3, but still. Yeah, Thekla, and I get that. Or Tekla? Is it Tekla or Thekla? Have I been calling you the wrong thing all the time? I swear to God, it used to be Thecla. But I mean, yeah, I've always been like that too, and that's why, like I said, I haven't used this weapon in like 2 years because I just go a long time without using the Moonlight Sword. Same reason I don't use the Ludwig's Holy Blade. Ow. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm an ultra great sword lover. We know this. I always use ultra great swords, but I don't usually use them in Bloodborne because like Bloodborne's just got so many unique weapons. So like, I don't really feel the need to use a great sword for it. Oh, this is a rare chalice room. You don't get one of these too often. Took out the H. Never played with Ludwig. Oh, with the Ludwig's Holy Blade? Yeah, I mean, it's just a big sword. I mean, it's not nearly as cool or unique as any other weapons. It's very simple. Press button, do damage. It's very good, though. I mean, it like, here's what makes that so good. The charged R2 is a poking attack. There you go. It's an ultra great sword with a charged R2 thrust. It's immediately very, very good. Last chalice. Oh my god. Can't wait to be done with this. This will be another name off the docket. What? That wasn't a parry? Hello? There you go. Got him. Jesus. How is that one attack not a parry? We're getting chalice items, but that doesn't matter because we're at the end. Oh my god, we're actually in the last chalice. We're actually at the end. Thank God. I love Bloodborne and I like the Chalice dungeons, but man. I'll tell you when I don't like Bloodborne. After having played like 10 other Souls games back to back. That's when I start to like Bloodborne a little bit less. Hemwick dogs, these are rare. Wow, you don't see these very often. Hemwick dogs, wow. That is not a rare enemy, even in the chalices. Very rare enemy. Pokemon 2 is, yeah. I mean, that's why I like the Fumulture Greatsword in Dark Souls 2 and 3. I love the big forward poke it has, which I think technically it's blunt, right? Fum Sword does blunt. It didn't take you long to show up. Yeah, I think it does blunt. I don't think it does slash damage. Oh, another one. Wow, this thing staggers blood lickers. That's crazy. Nothing staggers those guys. And there's a bonus area. Fantastic. Just suck it up, Carmen. You're almost there. Just suck up the bonus areas. You're almost there. Okay, there's that. Oh, I didn't hit him. That would have been so funny. I was really hoping he was about to just walk right in front of that. Let's just lower that. I'm almost at the end. Last chalice. Oh, that has a double heavy? What? Since when? Usually only transformed weapons have a double heavy attack. That's crazy. Is that the only weapon in the game that has that? An untricked double heavy? That is... I feel like this might be the only weapon that has it. I'm not sure though. Ah, Jesus. For nothing. Thank you. Yeah, I think it does, but like, well, not really. Not exactly, because I mean, this thing has charge attacks, of course. But well, like I'm talking about this. Only a handful of weapons have that. On their transformed versions, only a handful have it. Especially on an untransformed weapon, that might be the. This is probably the only weapon that has it. I can't think of another untransformed weapon that's got that. I'm running through them all in my head. If there is one, it's an obscure one that I'm not thinking of. That's not bad. We can use those on the fluorescent flowers later in the level. Still here? We are. We are in the last chalice now, Lorenzo. We were in the It's chalice before. Now we're in Thumeru Hill. We're in the short rows. Did I get the big chest from here? Let me see. I never actually finished the chalices. I mean, I recommend everyone try, like, if you like Bloodborne. I'm not saying like, oh, you know, you're a casual fan, you play Bloodborne, you should definitely do the chalices. No, because you're probably not gonna like them. Then that's fine. That's totally fine. But like, if you're someone who like really loves Bloodborne, you know, the way I do, I cannot recommend enough that you play chalices. Oh, wrong button. I did get that chest because it was up there. I did get it. I got the chest. I don't need to check. But yeah, like, if you like Bloodborne a lot, if you like Souls games, there are some good bosses in the chalice dungeons that I highly recommend people do. Like, I always recommend, if you never fought them, to fight the Thumerian Elder at a proper level. Fight the Abhorrent Beast. Fight Queen Yarnum. Fight the Watchdog of the Old Lords, the Defiled one. Okay, so I am admittedly kind of nervous about this guy. So outside of Gehrman, this guy scares me a lot. This is the second hardest boss in the game to me. Just gotta, okay. You know what would be really good to fight this guy with? You know what weapon's gonna be really fun to fight him with? Okay, I love the Moonlight Sword. God knows I do. We're gonna use a better weapon to fight this guy. We're gonna bust out my goat, the Beast Hunter safe. We're gonna bust it out on this guy. Boomhammer. We're sadly not using the Boomhammer on this run. Is it right here? Yeah, there it is. That's the lamp. Let's go get the Beast Hunter safe. Which I just need to change some gems around in it. Yeah, I know he awaits me. Yeah. Sure. That's...
Farewell, good.
We'll switch back to the Moonlight Sword after this. We'll probably use that for the rest of the chalice, but against this guy is very, very mobile. I wanna... That's a nasty blood gem right there. 21%. Holy shit. That's a nasty blood gem. Wow. %? Jesus. Alright. Let's speed up through Marion Descendant. Packing something a little bit stronger, or a little bit more mobile on this. This boss is very, very fast to be using a greatsword on in Bloodborne. Against some bosses in DS3 you can get away with it because it's slower, but in Bloodborne I need something a bit more mobile. So that's the parry attack. Okay, he's behind the pillar. Why is he using just that attack right now? Use something different, dude. Come on. I know you got different moves. I've seen you do them. Ow. Whatever. I wanted to reset anyway. Because I'm going to get footage for this guy. I'm going to get footage for him. And he was just using the same one attack 5 times in a row. So, I'm glad he killed me there. Because I don't want footage of him just using one attack 5 times in a row. Why is he still just using that attack? I don't really like this footage. I don't really like this footage. We'll try one more time to get some better footage of him. If I don't like it, we'll just take it. What? It went through his cape. What? Oh my god, come on! One hit, really? Yeah, out of all the Chalice bosses, this one's probably my least favorite out of all the unique Chalice bosses. Out of Elder, Abhorrent Beast, Bloodletting Beast, Keeper of the Old Lords, Watchdog, Yarnum. Out of all of the unique Chalice bosses, this guy's probably my least favorite. I just do not care for him. I definitely consider him to be the second hardest in the game. The hardest is, like, if you fight him at the proper level, Gehrman is, like, so clearly harder than Orphan, it's not even funny. If you fight him at the proper level before doing the DLC. Gehrman is so much harder than Orphan, it's crazy. But this guy is definitely number 2. Orphan's probably, like, number 3. stuck on a pillar. Look at that counter. See that counter? For context, that attack hits like 8 times. I got caught on like 1 hit of it a second ago. It hit me, it grazed me once. Lost half my health on a counter. I think that's the first time I've ranted about the counter hit system today. Which means I'm, that's pretty good average for me. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah. That's the first time I've mentioned the counter system, which again, that's a pretty good average for me. Considering that's usually all I complain about. Oh god. What's a guy gotta do to be set free of the Chalice dungeons, huh? What's a guy gotta do? Just tell me. These guys got a lot of health. Yeah, I do not care for Thumerian Descendant, though. Out of all of the unique Chalice bosses, he 100% is my least favorite, out of the unique ones anyway. It's funny how the Descendant is my least favorite, but like, the Elder is my favorite for sure. Thumerian Descendant is like super mid, and Thumerian Elder is awesome. It's crazy. Ow. Let's see here. Do that. Fall down. Kill you. Oh, he left. Kill you. Alright. Let's go up there. Good old Chalice dungeons. How did you even get in there? Okay. Grab that. Grab that. One second. Let me just send a message to make sure Axel's still doing alright in the house. Okay. We're almost done. Cannot believe we're almost done, finally. Oh, great. Yeah, Bloodborne rats are probably the creepiest. I don't know. Probably. Okay, there's the item. I don't know why I'm still doing bonus areas. You know, I'm not doing any more chalices. But, you know. I kind of feel obligated to do it because, you know, I did the other bonus areas. So, like, I feel obligated to do this one, too. I can, I feel like I can't just, like, say, you know what, I'm not doing this one. I've done all of them so far, so I feel like I gotta do the ones in this, too. Hello, you. Don't kill me. I thought he was about to counter hit me into oblivion on that last attack, I'll be honest with you. A lot of spiders hanging up in this area, huh? But the spiders in this game are not to be trifled with, that's for sure. It's crazy because, like, the children of Rom are not that difficult because, like, if you hit them in anywhere besides the head, they're gonna die in one hit. But, like, dude, those spiders are tough. Alright, let me step inside for a moment. I'll be back in, like, a minute. Alright, I'm back. We've got like a layer and a half to go. We are so close to the end. Just got this. This layer, because this is the bonus area. We got this layer. Then we got layer 3. Then we are done. I can't wait to be free of this game. Like I said, man, I love Bloodborne. God knows I do. But I don't love it after playing 10 other Souls games. Alright, please, no pre-boss bonus area. Just be the layer and then the boss. Layer, then the boss. Please, 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 please. Have mercy on me, video game. I'm begging you. Ah, there's a bonus area on the right, I think. Ah. No fun allowed for me. The suffering continues, chat. The suffering continues. If memory serves correctly, there is not a pre-boss bonus area on Layer 3. There might be a pre-layer bonus area, but I don't think there's a pre-boss one. Oh, I didn't switch back to the Moonlight Sword. Whatever. We'll switch back to it in a minute. No, it's not double the fun. Is this a fluorescent flower area? I don't think so. I don't see any fluorescent flowers. That's what I equipped the Black Sky Eye for, so I could hit him in the eye. I don't see any fluorescent flowers. We might be clear on those, which is good, because that's what I was worried about. Oh, it's the dude with the crossbow. It's the Demon Souls enemy with the crossbow. I swear, I swear, wow, that was very southern of me. Did you hear that? I swear, those like enemies like that either have the sword and shield, the great sword, or the crossbow, they are ripped straight out of from when this game was a Demon Souls spinoff. They're straight out of it. I swear, wow, that was extremely southern. Treasure that. You don't hear southern me too often. At work though, like it's weird because at work I talk in a southern voice all the time. Like when I'm at work, I talk like this literally all the time. I don't know why. Like when I'm out of work, I try not to do it. But when I'm at work, it's literally just this. Literally just talking like this. So I don't know. Oh God. Wow, this is another rare enemy. Alright, it's that. Yeah, enjoy the few moments of Southern Carmen while you can, because you don't hear it too often. Although, when I get very animated, I do slip back into it. Like, I probably talked in a southern voice a couple times when I was ranting about the live-action Avatar The Last Airbender show. I probably got kind of southern there, because when I start rambling, I do tend to slip back into it. Alright, let's kill this guy. We're stuck. Excuse me. Ugh. We're almost there. Just keep going a little bit more. Oh god, it's naked guy. Okay, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. The hardest enemy in the game is in that room right there. We gotta lock in for this. Alright, let's try to kill everything else and then use a blue elixir to sneak up on this guy. Because I do not like the idea of fighting him straight up. Not here. That rolling attack he does, dude, it will counter hit me from 100 to 0. I know it will. I mean, I can just do this, dude. If you don't want to come over here, I can just do this. No. You don't see me. You don't. No, you don't. You don't see me. Alright, we're gonna try and sneak up on this guy. I do not like the idea of fighting him straight up. Because this guy is legit like the hardest enemy in the game. Alright, alright. No rolling, no rolling. Whew. Killed him before he got rolling. Just gotta kill that guy before he can start rolling around. Kill this guy. Hit him. Jesus. Bam, bam. Come on. Alright, that's all the enemies on this layer. Or in this bonus area. We can just go back to the lamp. That's everything on the layer. Please, no bonus area. I'm begging you. I'm begging. I'm on my knees, dude. There's a bonus area on the left. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Please. Please. Let me go, video game. Please, I'm begging you to set me free. I'm begging you to set me free, video game. Please. Got that. Okay, cool. Look at that 710,000 blood echoes. Look at that. This. Get these two. That's not the big chest, though. That's not the one, I don't think. Come on now. Bro, I'm dragging myself to the finish line. I want to just go kill the bosses so bad and be done with it. It's my weird OCD brain, man. I'm like, well, I did all the other bonus areas, so I got to do this one, even though I'm not even going to use the items from it. Okay, this is the big chest in the bonus area. Okay, cool. I remember the last layer, it either doesn't have a pre-layer bonus area or a pre-boss bonus area. It doesn't have one of those two, but I can't remember which. So in any case, I'm very close to the end, but my god, am I starting to feel it. It's fine though, because we are in spitting distance of the ending. Spitting distance, dude. I'm the only psychopath that's done all 10 fixed chalices 6 times. I'm like, I've got to be like one of the only guys who does it. All this for some boss ranking footage, man. Hello, Chex Mix? Is that what that's supposed to be? That's a great name. As I feel every day, I've had a big admiration for you since I found your channel last year. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm not playing it yet. I'll have my PC like set up with the new graphics card in probably another few weeks. But I'm very excited to play it. You know, Great One Beast restored. I'm sure that mod will be put up there in due time. I'm sure they'll definitely fix the like make it where lanterns were like bonfires. That mod will probably come over 60 FPS randomizers. Very excited for all of it. Can't wait to play it. And appreciate you sticking around for a year. Right now I'm in the process of getting full series boss ranking footage. I'm almost done, thankfully. God almighty. But this has been something, man. This has been rough. Wait, you let me support? Oh, I'm getting my own footage. Like, I'm just... For my video, like, it's got to be my own footage. Oh, that's not the right emote to do there. Like, it's got to be my own footage. And I'm almost done. I'm really close to the end. I got to get... We'll just, like, pump the arcane, I guess. I got to get,
Farewell.
just from this chalice, I got to get Headless Bloodletting Beast and Queen Yarnum. Then Bloodborne is done. Then I gotta get... I'm getting a couple from Dark Souls 1 again. I need to get better footage of Quilla, Capra Demon, Nito, and Gwyn. Then I got like 80 bosses to get footage for from Elden Ring. And then I've got everything. And I'm starting the Elden Ring streams tomorrow to get that footage. Anything better in here for that? Yeah, it's gonna be a long video ranking all the bosses from worst to best. Ugh. It's gonna be a long video. Right now, unless something else gets added, it's got 275 bosses, man. 275. What's your PayPal, Cash App? Are you streaming on Twitch too so I can donate there? I mean, I'm not going to ask anybody to donate. Save your money. I'm not worth it. I'm not worth it. I have Super Chats turned on for YouTube. I have that, but like save your money. Buy yourself something nice, please. I'm begging you. Yeah, just buy yourself something nice, dude. I'm just a guy who does daily shit posts on YouTube. I'm not worth it. 20 bucks. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Chex Mix. I appreciate it a lot. You are worth it. Bro, I just do daily shit posts, okay? I just do that and stream. That's all I do. I wish I had the time to be an actual content creator, but bro, I ain't got the time for that, but I wish I did. But I appreciate it a lot, Chex Mix. I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah. But, I mean, when the emulator is completely finished, I am going to start doing more streams with it. Like, we're going to do randomizers. And me and a friend, Pichu But Again, is another, he's a smaller YouTuber than me. We're going to do, like, lockout bingo races and... Oh, I didn't dodge that. You know, there are numerous theories that this is actually Lawrence's body. Is that a Call Beyond he's doing? Yeah, that's the Blood of Call Beyond attack he's doing. Ooh, big hit. I like this boss, man. Ow. Oh, wow, that hurt. Okay. Actually, it didn't do much damage at all. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Come on, big guy. Oh, what? How did that hit me? Okay, let's be careful. This is a real boss. Exactly. No Superman punch, please. I'm begging you. Just don't do the Superman punch. All I ask is to not. Oh, I'm gonna miss that. Oh, okay. He's gonna probably bleed on me. Not like bleed does any significant damage in this game, but still. Ugh. Okay, now it's time to lock in. Ow. Okay, let's be careful. Oh, that's the Superman punch. I'm not super satisfied with this footage. I'll let him kill me. We'll run it back. We'll run it back one more time. I'm not super satisfied with the footage I'm getting for him. You gonna hit me? Okay. Let's see. Dude, I told my friends about you and shit whenever we talk about Bloodborne. Hey, I appreciate the support checks, Mix. I really do. I appreciate it a lot, man. We're gonna try it again. I'll see if I can get some better footage of him. Because that's like the problem, getting all this footage. Like, I gotta make sure it looks decent. Because this is all going in a giant 3-hour-long video. This is all gonna go in a 3-hour-long boss ranking. Oh my god. That's gonna be the worst. Editing that is going to be hell. Even just ranking that's gonna be hell, though. 275 bosses. They called me a madman. Alright. Run it back. Dude, that attack is nuts. Just call him Margit. That was a delay too. Okay. Bruh, what is that delay? Oh, I dodged that. Bro, this guy is the camera, dude. Come on, camera, get it together. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, but we'll give him a second. What are you doing? Lock in, dude. Come on. I guess he is headless. I shouldn't be surprised that he's having a hard time finding me. Oh, that was a good stagger. I was about to get stomped into oblivion right there. That was a great stagger. Oh, okay. Ow. Let's be careful. Ow. Alright, we will take that all day long. I like that boss. That boss is fun. I'm actually going to save both of those clips. Both fights. I'll save them both. Because that's a decent, like, winning run, but the first clip I did that I let him kill me on, I actually got to see some of his more unique phase 2 attacks, which are the worm attacks more on some of his combos. The blood ranged attack lasts a bit longer. And he has some, like, dedicated attacks for the worm. Yeah. That's a cool boss. I like Bloodletting Beast. Gets a bad rep, for sure. That one's a lot better than the normal one. Because the normal one doesn't have the worm, it doesn't have the blood ranged attack, it's just, he's just got the slams. Yeah, very cool boss overall. So, almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm just waiting for this clip to finish editing. Saving. Alright, we're good. Alright, excellent. Okay. One more. We got one more boss to go. So there is a pre-layer bonus area, right? Yeah, okay, but there's no pre-boss bonus area. That's what I remember. There's no pre-boss area, but there is a pre-layer area, I believe. One more boss. One more. One more. Home stretch, dude. Home stretch. First try it? I probably will. Queen Yarnum's not particularly difficult. Oh, and we got fluorescent flowers, boys. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be not fun. We got fluorescent flowers in this bonus area. Yep, that's how you know we're that's how you know we're in the short rows. We got a whole room full of fluorescent flowers. Yeah, my sixth or maybe even my seventh sense is telling me that we might take a couple of deaths to these flowers, by the way. Don't expect this to be painless. Oh, this is the place with the Great One's Cold Blood, right? Do you remember your first playthrough? I do. I sure do. I first played this game back in May of 2021, I think. Was it instant love or did it grow on you? I liked it from the jump. I would say, like, because I played this back. I started back on my PS4 and I think I finished it on my PS5. I mean, I liked it from the jump. Because before playing this, I had actually tried Sekiro. Sekiro was technically my first Souls game, but I say Bloodborne is because I didn't beat Sekiro. I got to Chained Ogre and then I tapped out. I did not. I didn't beat Sekiro, which is funny because now like Sekiro is by far the Souls game I'm the best at. Like out of all of them, I'm the most confident in my abilities in Sekiro, which is funny. But I tried Sekiro and it was too hard for me, so I didn't play that at first. And then I played this, and it was like it was just so much fun because like I never played anything like it before. Oh my god! Damn! Dude, this is why we hate those enemies, but this is why that's the hardest enemy in the game. Did you see that damage, dude? Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I was kind of on it at first, though. Like, when I fought Cleric Beast, I remember enjoying it, but I wasn't, like, gooning. I wasn't gooning over the game. But I remember when it clicked for me, of course, was I died to Father Gascoigne 3 times in my first playthrough, and I killed him on the 4th. And I would say Gascoigne is when I really felt it. Gascoigne is definitely when I felt that click with the game. Yeah, like I said, do not expect this to be painless. This layer right here, this is going to be bad. If you're expecting this to be a painless experience on this layer like the other ones, you got a big storm coming. We got fluorescent flowers. We got merciless watchers, dude. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. But I think this is the last bonus area, so I guess it does make sense. Because I think this is the last one. Never beaten Bloodborne, but you beat Sekiro and DS3. Sekiro is my favorite. Sekiro is my second favorite. I tell people all the time, like, they ask me what do you think is the best Souls game? And I always say, I think Sekiro is the most consistently high-quality Souls game. It is, like, there is one bad boss. One boss I would say is bad in Sekiro, and that's Headless. I'm not a fan of the Headless, but other than that, like, even Blazing Bull I think is fine. All the levels are really good. The weapon, like, it's just one weapon, but, like, the prosthetics, very fun in combat. Very fun game. I love it a lot. And I always say that Sekiro is the most consistently high-quality Souls game. Although I put Bloodborne higher because I think Bloodborne has the highest highs in the entire series. Old Hunters is simply it's the highest high the series has had. Even though I don't think Ludwig is the best boss, I think Gale is probably the best boss in the entire series. But yeah. Now, as for DS3, I have a very different opinion than you, which is fine. Like, I'm not a DS3 fan. I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1. But, yeah. I just have a very different, like, opinion of a lot of Souls games than other people anyway. Because, you know, like, a lot of people don't like Demon Souls. They don't like Dark Souls 2. But they love Dark Souls 3. And for me, I love Dark Souls 2 and I love Demon Souls. So... Alright, hey, check this out. I'm not fighting that guy. We're just gonna backstab him. But yeah. You know, a lot of people love DS3 and DS1 and hate DS2 and Demon Souls. For me, it's the opposite. I love those two games and I don't like Dark Souls 1 and 3. I've just got hot takes. That's all it is. I've just got very hot takes. I hated all these types of games for a while. I didn't really hate any of them at first. Like, I went to every Souls game with an open mind, and Bloodborne was my first, so I just kind of used that as my barometer. And I went to all of them with an open mind. And, like, Demon Souls is the classic. I played both the remake and the original. The remake is probably the better game, but I do find myself preferring the original. Dark Souls 1 is, again, I went to it with an open mind. I gotta stress that. Dark Souls 1 is unfathomably janky. I don't know if you played the original Dark Souls, but it is so janky. Dude! Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is, I think it's very, very janky and it's very hard to play. Dark Souls 2 is very unique. I like Dark Souls 2 a lot. I think it didn't really hit on everything it was going for, but I think it did very well. Great One Cold Blood, that's a rare item. Yeah. Then I think Dark Souls 3 I think it has a hard time being its own video game. Above all else, I think Dark Souls 3 really struggles with just being its own game. And what I mean by this is Dark Souls 3 spends almost every waking moment referencing Dark Souls 1. And, you know, you want to pay homage to what came before, and I think that's fine. Great One Cold Blood, 2 in a row, really. But there comes a point when it's just too much. And Dark Souls 3, at every single turn, is just jingling, yeah, like just jingling some keys in your face, saying, "Hey, remember this?" And I don't really like that. That doesn't do much for me. I mean, and people love DS3. I'm so glad that people love DS3. I'm glad you do. Don't let me not liking DS3 deter you from liking it. But when I ranked the games on the community tab, my list was Bloodborne 1, Sekiro, DS2, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1. That's how I ranked them. There's a tanky hollow. Yeah, people love DS3 and I'm glad they do. People love Elden Ring, I'm glad they do. People love DS1, I'm glad they do. How did that hollow have more health than this guy? A few years ago, I locked in on Sekiro and opened my ass to these games. Yeah, and I mean, everyone's gonna have that one that finally gets them into it. Because I knew of the Souls games for a long time, but I never committed to playing them. And then I played Bloodborne, and I actually played Bloodborne because my friend Will told me to, or rather, it was we had a bet. I told him if he played Final Fantasy VII Remake, I would play a game of his choosing, and he chose Bloodborne. I hear a sound. Are there keeper dogs here? Look at that damage. Look at that juice. I think that guy's probably arcane resistant. Everyone picks their game to glaze. A lot of people glaze Elden Ring, but I'm a Sekiro glazer. And yeah, and I mean, I think that, like, I think Elden Ring's biggest problem is also what they marketed the game on, which is open world. I think that's Elden Ring's biggest issue. There's definitely some questionable boss design in a lot of places, but I think you could fix a lot of the issues Elden Ring has if it was just linear. Because, like, a lot of the boss ranking footage I got off camera. And I got to Elden Ring, and I was gonna start doing that off camera. But then I tried playing it, and I realized I can't play this game by myself because I will get bored and quit. I need a chat to keep me entertained while I play. I need something there with me while I play. Because I don't think Elden Ring can hold my attention normally. Whew. God, dude, fluorescent flowers. These things are tough. They do a lot of damage on those meteors. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Got it. Alright, there's that one. If I did not have the black sky eye, this would be a lot more difficult. Oh. Hey, big guy. You want to shoot at me? Shoot at me. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their game that they glaze. Like, you know, I like to think I'm not a Bloodborne glazer, but I mean, in some ways I definitely am. I am not an Armor Core 6 glazer. I did not care for that game, man. That game just does not do it for me, sadly. God, look at the damage, dude. Look at the juice. The beauty of using arcane. Arcane is so fun in Bloodborne, man. It's a shame, like, it's almost exclusively a late game build, though. It's very hard to make a full build on Arcane. The Elden Ring atmosphere catch me. I love a good atmosphere aesthetic in a game. It feels the same way to be. Better if it was... Yeah, like... I myself don't usually like open world games. I'll be the first to say it. I'm not a fan of the design. Especially these days when I just straight up don't have time for a lot of open world games. I just don't. I wish I did. I really do. But I don't have time for it. Um, so when a game like Elden Ring is open world and it's from a series I love like this, you know, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way that sure, if this game was linear, I could probably sink God knows how many hours into it. Because it's open world and it's bigger, I probably won't put as many hours into it. And that's the ironic part. Is Elden Ring is open world and it's the game you're supposed to sink a ton of hours into. But if I wasn't streaming it, I don't feel like I can do it. Now, Shadow of the Erdtree is an exception because I actually managed to play Shadow of the Erdtree off camera and explore everything and had a great time. And why is that, class? That is because the Land of Shadow is not bloated. That's kind of like, that's my big issue with Elden Ring's base game, is that the lands between are so bloated. Like, I'm not gonna say Shadow of the Erdtree was the most incredible thing ever. It's a really solid DLC. I think it's let down by a pretty lackluster boss lineup. But what was better in Shadow of the Erdtree? The exploration. The map is smaller, it's tighter, it feels like a giant legacy dungeon, and it's more dense with its content. And I like it a lot for that. You have great takes. You might be the first person to tell me that. You are probably the first person to tell me I have great takes. Because it's a running joke on the channel that I have the worst takes anyone's ever heard in their lives. Yeah, like from the DLC, from Shadow of the Erdtree, I like the weapons. The weapons are very good. I like the new. I guess I like some of the new enemies. I think that the Horned Warriors were obnoxious, to say the least. And the Legacy Dungeons, Shadowkeep, one of the best levels they've ever made. Shadowkeep was so good. It's like, what if Duke's Archives was good? Like, it was really cool. Is it Duke's Archives or Grand Archives? Both of them. I don't like either. What if those levels were good? That's Shadowkeep. Very good level. But I mean, but then I play Shadow of the Erdtree, and like I play Shadow of the Erdtree, and I'm like, you know what would make this so much better? If okay, let's say I'm fighting Petrus at night. You know what would make this fight so much better? If I could hit him on more than 2 attacks. That'd be so good. And, you know, it was no secret that I had my issues with Consort Radahn, particularly with his cross slash, but it has been nerfed. From a lore standpoint, I also didn't really care for the DLC. Like, I'm always going to say it till I'm blue in the face. I feel like it should have been Godwin in his place. It was, like, the whole game felt like it was teeing me up for a Godwin fight. And then that just never happened. Not for real, you be saying shit. I get roasted for in Discord. I get roasted for my takes all the time, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they're not back on this. So stupid. It was Midra. Midra is very good. I think Midra and Mesmer were the 2 best out of the DLC. And I'll say, I think a lot of the complaining for Commander Gaius is kind of out of hand. Gaius has got 1 bad attack, sure, but I think Gaius was a mostly fine boss. The sleeper hits from the DLC boss roster for me were the Death Knights, the 2 Catacomb bosses. They're Godwin's Knights. That was like, dude, Those bosses were so good, and they were just catacomb fights, bruh. But yeah, Midra was very, very good. Bale was good too. Can't forget Bale. I really like Bale, of course. I'm just thinking of the bosses right now. Bale was very cool. I don't think he's as good as people say. Like, if I had to pick two dragons I like more than Bale, I would definitely say I like Midir and Calamite both. What is this? I didn't even know you were here. I like Midir and Calamite both more than Bale. But Bale was very cool. Rolana was sick too, though. Rolana was tough, but like, bro, it's Pontiff and Lady Maria did a fusion dance. There's Rolana. Pontiff, dude, that boss is, I swear, no one has a hard time with Pontiff but me. No one has a hard time with him except me. I'm convinced. Same thing with Gehrman. Nobody thinks Gehrman's hard except for me. I first tried Bale. I like second try Bale. My favorite boss fight of everything I played is the guy. Oh, dude, I hate Pontiff. I hate him. He's a good boss. He's good, but I hate him. God, he's like one of the hardest bosses ever for me. Like on repeat runs of DS3, every single boss goes down in like 2 attempts. Pontiff is always an hour of pure suffering every time I fight him. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't fight Pontiff. Don't ask me. I don't have the answer for you. I don't know why I'm going up this way. I gotta go this way. But I can't fight Pontiff. Pontiff and Gehrman. I can't fight him. I don't know why. I can't beat him. To me, Pontiff is by far the hardest boss in DS3. Pontiff is ridiculous. It's an hour of suffering every time I fight Pontiff. I'm just so bad at him. Oh, this is the end. Oh my god, we're at the end. Let's go spend these echoes. But yeah, last boss, here we go. But yeah, Pontiff to me, like, you know, there's a lot of kind of difficult bosses in DS3. I think DSA is kind of tough. Pontiff is redonkulous, of course. Midir is kind of tough. Freed is kind of tough. But the one that sticks out is always Pontiff. Also, this is probably a hot take. Gale is easy. He's always been easy. Gale is not a hard boss, man. Same with Nameless King. These bosses are not difficult. I don't know why these bosses give so many people trouble. But like I never have a single issue out of Nameless King or Pontiff. I mean Gale. Never. But Pontiff. But Pontiff does it to me.
Gammon awake.
No, he doesn't. Gehrman's dead. Look at that, 50 arcane. Yeah, like it's so weird. Gale's always been easy. Soul of Cinder has always been easy. Nameless King has always been easy. But Pontiff. Just make sure I ain't got nothing better. And that's the 20%. I definitely don't have anything better than that. I also think, like, I would say one of the most overrated bosses in DS3. This might be a scalding hot take. Get ready for this. I think the Abyss Watchers get gassed up way too much. Phase 1 is just, it's pretty okay. I don't think it's incredible. I think Phase 1 is kind of okay. Phase 2, I think, would be 100 times better if it was literally just Artorias' moveset, dude. It's a great boss. No, it's a good boss. Don't get me wrong. The Abyss Watcher is a very good boss. Very good. This boss it gets gassed up for no reason, dude. If Phase 2 was literally just Knight Artorias' moveset in DS3, just like how Phase 2 of Soul of Cinder is Gwyn, it would be so much better. Be so much better. Name would start for me because the Ormifications get me shaking. Gwyn's Lost Son, the God of War, Trained Orange Thing, Cool Dragon Mount just gets me so. Yeah, I guess. Here we go. Ah, we just gotta kill her and then we're free. Ah, I got grabbed. Ah, okay. Big damage. Footage isn't looking too good. Let's let her kill me. We'll just let her kill me. Sure, why not? Never liked this boss. I think it's fine. However, I'm actually going to switch off of this weapon for it. We'll finish the run on the run that we used at the start. On the weapon that we used at the start, not on the run. English is difficult. We'll finish this run on the weapon we used at the start. I love you, Moonlight Sword, but nah. It's only fitting. It's only fitting that we use the weapon that I started off with. Alright, let's just go wrap it up. Let's come chalice. Let's not go there. We'll wrap it up with this weapon. Queen Yarnum. Last boss of the run. This is it. This is the end. Finally. This will be another one off the list. Don't want these to be lingering around in the footage. Yeah, it's all ogre soon, dude. It's almost done. Phase 1 is kind of slow, but Phase 2, like, this fight kind of gets serious. I think Phase 1 is kind of rough for this. But once she breaks out of those cuffs, I actually think this becomes a pretty good fight. Alright, now this fight gets actually kind of cool. Where you at? Which one of you boys is the real Dirty Dan? Alright, it's you. Okay, careful. It's not you. It's the one on the right. Such a cool attack. Ugh. Okay. Is it you? Is it you? Be careful. I do kind of like that the boss has a way of saying like, "Hey, don't just R1 spam me to death." Oh, rapid poison. Okay, she brought bleed on me. That's close. Oh, I didn't mean to bump the mic there. Oh, okay. So that's... That's a cool attack. Oh, that procs bleed on you. Okay, let's not get hit by that. Okay. Oh, let's not get let's not get bleed proc on me. Ow. She's gonna proc it regardless, yeah. Ah, we're done here. Yeah. It's a decent fight. It's just a slow one. Yeah. Overall, it is a decent boss. It's just kind of a slow one. Anyways, that is the end of it. We'll go back to the dream and like we'll go back to the hunter's dream and just activate the last cutscene. Oh my goodness. Well. Oh, that's the wrong button. That was the wrong button I just hit there. That's rough. Let me trim this footage down now before I forget to do it later, because I will definitely forget to do it. This time, that's all bosses. In Bloodborne, chalices included, done and dusted. Thank God. Thank God. Starting tomorrow, Elden Ring. To make that a bit easier on me, I've got like the bosses I need. I've got them separated based off of which region they're going to be in. I think from, let's see, okay, so yeah, from Limgrave I need Grafted Scion, Grave Warden Duelist, Burial Watchdog, Pumpkinhead, Knight's Cav, Tree Sentinel, Flying Dragon, Tibia Mariner, Bloodhound Knight, Ulcerated Tree Spirit, and Margit and Godric. Oh, Elden Ring. Alright, see you, Chex Mix. Have a good one. Did you get Gruntly the Unforgiven? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Shut up. Ah, fun times. We spy a Pumpkinhead? Yeah. The rule of thumb for repeat bosses from Elden Ring is they either have to be in a duo, substantially different, or significantly better or worse. So, like, you know, I'm including, like, Borealis of the Freezing Fog, because he's a particularly awful boss. So I'm including him because of that. But other than that, like, we're not including, like, a bunch of reskins on it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Not like I'm really going to be using it anymore, but still. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my phone. Alright, and now we'll just walk in here, because I've already killed the bosses. And it should just activate the cutscene and end the game. Yeah, there you go.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
There we go. Bloodborne footage playthrough. All done. Humming.
Good. All signed and sealed.
All right. That's another Souls game down. So all I got left is I got to get a little bit left from DS1, which DS1's short. It'll be easy. Elden Ring, and then I'm just gonna do a playthrough for DS2 off camera for myself, just because I like that. Just because I like that game a lot. So yeah. Anyways, I appreciate everybody coming by. It was a rough time. I'm not gonna lie, we had some internet issues in the middle of it, but we got through it. Got through that. Finished the game. Finished the chalices. All bosses, plus the Bloody Crow, plus Yuri the Last Scholar, plus the 2 Shark Giants and chalices, okay? We did it all, okay? We did every bit of it. What a game. So yeah, it's, yeah. I'm excited to play Elden Ring again on stream, because I think I'll have fun with it again on stream. Because I love my first Elden Ring playthrough. I hold it in very high regard because of how fun it was. But, you know. We'll see. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming out. Zimmer, Spectro, Lorenzo, Thekla, Chex Mix, everybody who came by. Zagred, I think his name was. He's not in here anymore. Especially for Chex Mix for the $20. I appreciate the generosity. I think he dipped out though. So yeah. I appreciate everybody coming by. Fun time. Back with Elden Ring tomorrow. Probably around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Swing by if you're interested. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get out of here. Again, thanks for coming by, everybody. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.